Welcome back. We got another custom for you guys today. So first I'm going to start by getting my stencils ready. This is the Louis V stencils for if you guys ever purchase a digital download. This is how it will work out with your Cricut or Cameo silhouette. But I got a Cricut, so we're going to have it set on our vinyl already. Get that set up. While that is cutting, let me go and make a snack real quick. I've been having this big session with these acai bowls, so I'm gonna just get my kiwis all cut up with the strawberries, bananas. Gonna get some yogurt in there too. It's a banger. Add your oats in there with some honey. Voila! Oh yeah, can't forget the blueberries. But this was so good. Now time to get back to work. Shoes is all prepped up, and now it's time to get on sketching on with the burning paper effect of how it will actually look like. Just using a mechanical pencil right here. It's all done. We're going to use our X-Acto knife. Don't apply too much pressure. Enough pressure just to cut through the masking tape so you don't cut the feather of the shoe. So everything is looking good on this. So it's time to move on to applying the stencils. I'm placing these piece by piece just because I feel like it works way better than trying to use transfer tape and actually put everything on there at once. You get a way better pattern setup and you can just control it way better. When you do purchase your stencils from me, it will be a 12 by 23 inch sheet, and this should be able to work for both of your shoes, including a little bit of leftover, as you will see on this hat that we're working on later. When it comes to airbrushing, you want to just make sure that your paint is stained properly, and you can use Too Thin from Angelus Direct. Always just kind of eyeball it with how much Too Thin I use on there. I don't want it too runny and I don't want it too thick. We want it to be the perfect milky consistency so it can come through the airbrush. The nozzle that I'm using is about a 0.5 nozzle. So they really say that you can use the paint straight out the bottle, but you definitely want to make sure you strain it. Just no loose particles is coming from the paint being settled and causing your airbrush to actually clog up. So we're going to do about like 2 to 3 coats on this one so I can achieve this fully covered Vincetta colorway. Now that that is done, we're going to just heat it up and remove it with our X-Acto knife. Make sure to carefully do this so you're not using that X-Acto knife and literally picking at the paint that you literally just took your time painting. There's no need to rush it when it comes to these customs. Just take your time and everything will work out perfectly fine. I did not paint the bottom of these shoes either, just because once the client wears these shoes, walks on concrete, it is going to come off. It's hard to make paint stay on that rubber outsole, but we did paint the midsole as well just because he barely wears his shoes and he's very good and delicate on his shoes. So these are going to hold up pretty fine with him wearing them. Now that we removed all that masking tape, everything's looking amazing, and now it's time to get to working on this dad hat. So we have our dad hat right here. We're going to start by removing the sticker, and we want to be able to fill this up just so we have a nice foundation to work on. So I'm using some leftover plastic bags, and then we're going to use our masking tape and literally mask up this whole shoe. This whole hat. And we're going to use the actual Frixion pen to draw out our burning paper effect. This is heat erasable type of pen, just so like when I actually cut all that off, if I was using like an ink pen, sometime that leftover ink on the tape will smear onto the hat, and I did not want that happen on this white hat. And we're just going to use our leftover stencils to be able to apply this on the dad hat. If you need, just look at a LV pattern on Google and try to match up the best, but I was just basically using how it's set up on the actual stencil sheet. Now that this is all done, we mixed our airbrush paint with the Angelus Direct with the Too Soft, but we did not do a 1-to-1 ratio. We used a little bit of Too Thin and a little bit of Too Soft, just because with this type of hat material, if you use too much of the Too Soft, what it is used for is to absorb inside of the material and make sure that you can have a soft finish. But we did not want to use too much, because if we wanted to do what it's made to do, it will end up bleeding through the masking tape and will mess up the whole design. So just go ahead and use some light layers, which I did about 2 to 3 coats on this hat to achieve this color right here, and it came out perfect. So now we're just going to heat it up and use our X-Acto knife once again and remove all these stencils. I need to do some of these hats on a fitted cap, to be honest with you. Like, I just love how this effect comes out. So now I'm just examining, making sure everything looks good. No touch-ups needing to be done. We're going to get back to working on the shoe now. And we just had our stencils on a tongue tag, putting the LV on there as well as his name. So on this part, I'm just demonstrating what it looks like to have your needle cap on, as to when I'm about to take off the needle cap, I can control a little bit more, and you see that the line comes out way more thinner. So you can also use that paper just to practice working with your airbrush, so when you get to this part, everything works well. And if you need to, just turn your PSI down to about 10 to 15 right here, and use your extra hand to literally guide you the whole way of keeping a steady hand. With this color, it is mainly light brown with a little bit of black, just so we can get that nice burning paper effect look. Because if you use just straight black, I feel like it will be not that subtle look, and I wanted to be able to give that subtle look. Like where you see the overspray areas, you can see more of that light brown that's hitting more. And when I do get done spraying that whole line, you see me just mist a little bit extra on top just to sell the burning paper look. Same thing that we did with the shoes, we're going to do it with the hat now. And if you made it this far in the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for me. Very much helps us out. And I will get back more consistently posting on this YouTube. I got a lot of videos that I've been working on, so stay tuned, and I don't want you to miss it. Now we're just going ahead and adding in the holes for the 6mm rope laces that we're going to be adding onto this shoe. Make sure you're careful if you have a tool like this. I got it from the Ryobi set, but I don't think they sell it anymore, so I might have to just start 3D printing them for you guys. But this thing gets hot. Like, you see the steam that's coming off of there right there. Got to be careful. So now we're just dusting off everything and putting our laces back in. This looks so fire. Make sure you get some of that Liquid Kicks finisher as well. I'm using the flat. Sometimes I like using the matte as well, but I say to not wear these about 24 to 48 hours just to make sure that it's properly cured, and it works best with airbrush. Now we're just going to removing all our Nike tape. And there you have it. These are all done. These custom LV burning paper effect Air Force Ones came out fire. Straight fire. Let me know down below in the comments if you plan on trying this out yourself, and also what color would you do if you did try these out yourself. If you like how these came out, let me know down below too as well, and make sure you drop a like. I very much appreciate that. I am about to go ship these out to my clients because these are for his birthday and they got to go out to Cali ASAP. So until then, stay blessed. Make sure you subscribe just so you can be able to see when I upload another video. You'll be the first one to see it if you turn on that push notifications. Till then, y'all stay blessed. I appreciate y'all. Till next time.